For over 2 years, the world has watched as Western nations applied sanctions to Russia, aiming to cripple its war machine. But despite the pressure, Russia's economy has proven surprisingly resilient. Now, Washington is signaling a new, far more aggressive approach, a second phase of sanctions. And this time, it's not just about Russia, it's about anyone who dares to trade with it. The first phase of sanctions targeted Russia directly, freezing assets, banning specific imports and exports, and cutting off banks. But Russia adapted, finding new markets for its oil, particularly in Asia. The second phase changes the game entirely. It's about secondary sanctions, penalizing other nations who continue to trade with Russia. We've already seen a hefty 50% tariff slapped on India for its Russian oil purchases. The goal isn't just to degrade Russia's economy anymore, it's to cause a full collapse, cutting off its ability to fund the war. So, what could this mean for Russia? Firstly, a drastic cut in energy revenues. If major buyers face penalties, demand for Russian oil and gas will plummet, hitting Moscow's main income source. Secondly, even greater financial isolation. It'll become harder for Russia to do any international business, leading to higher transaction costs and further devaluation of the ruble. And thirdly, massive supply chain disruptions. With fewer countries willing to risk penalties, Russia will struggle to get crucial goods and technologies. Domestically, this could mean an even deeper economic crisis, budget cuts, soaring inflation, and a significant drop in living standards for ordinary Russians. But Russia isn't expected to simply roll over. Moscow has been preparing for this, aggressively pursuing a pivot to Asia. It's offering discounted energy deals to secure long-term contracts with major powers like China and India. The planned Power of Siberia 2 gas pipeline is a key part of this strategy to reorient its most valuable exports eastward. Russia has also become a master of sanctions evasion, using a shadow fleet of oil tankers to move its crude under the radar and employing complex financial networks to bypass Western restrictions. At the same time, it's pushing a policy of de-dollarization, settling more and more trade in national currencies, like the Chinese yuan or Indian rupee, to reduce its vulnerability to the US financial system. This escalation isn't just about the US versus Russia. Secondary sanctions could have huge consequences for the entire world. Forcing a significant amount of Russian oil off the market could cause a massive spike in global energy prices. Some analysts have even warned that oil could hit $200 a barrel. That would mean higher fuel costs and soaring inflation for everyone, everywhere. This policy also risks major diplomatic fallout. Countries like India may see these measures as an infringement on their sovereignty, creating tension with the United States. And in the long run, this intense pressure could push Russia, China, and other nations into an even tighter economic and political bloc, fundamentally reshaping the global order. So, we are at a critical crossroads. The second phase of sanctions is a high-stakes gamble. It could be the move that finally cripples Russia's ability to wage war, or it could backfire, triggering a global energy crisis and deepening geopolitical divides. Russia's resilience, the strategic calculations of countries like China and India, and the stability of the global energy market are all pieces of a very complex puzzle. One thing is certain: the next chapter in this economic war will have profound consequences, not just for Moscow, but for the entire world. What do you think? Will this new strategy work, or is it too risky? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video informative, please hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into global economics and politics. Thanks for watching.